Good morning, welcome to
Math problems number 6.
Math Problems number 6. So today we learned about the distributive property. And the distributive property, do you have a marker?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. The distributive property helps us solve problems that look like this. 3 times, let's say, 6 plus 7. Okay?
Yep.
So one way we could do that would be what?
Would be just adding up the things in the parentheses and then timesing it by 3.
Okay. So that's 3 times, what is 6 plus 7?
13.
13. 3 times 13. And do you know what 3 times 13 is?
Okay. 13. I think it's 39.
39. Hey, high five. Good job. 3 times 13 is 39. But the other way we can do this is we can have the 3 multiply the 6 and multiply the 7.
Yep.
Okay? So, what's 3 times 6?
3 times 6, 18.
3 times 6 is 18. What's 3 times 7?
21.
21. What's 18 plus 21?
18 plus 21, 39.
39. Alright. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
So we can say that we can go this way, we can add what's in the parentheses first, and then evaluate, or we can multiply out using the distributive property, and then add. And the neat thing is the distributive property works both ways. So we can say that 3 times 6 plus 7 equals 3 times 6 plus 3 times 7. Or we can say 3 times 6 times 3 plus 7. We can go this way. Sometimes that's easier.
Ooh.
Want to see an example of that?
Yep.
Okay. So let's do the following problem. Are you ready?
Yeah.
13 times 21 plus 13 times 19. Do you know what 13 times 21 is?
13 times 20.
I mean, do you have it memorized?
I don't think.
Didn't I ask you to memorize your 13s all the way up to multiplying by 21? You don't know what 13 times 21 is? Okay, well, what about 13 times 19? Oh, okay, well, hey, wait a minute, maybe we can use the distributive property, because there's a 13 each time, right?
Yeah.
So this should be the same as 13 times what?
13 times 21 plus 19.
21 plus 19. Oh,
And then
maybe that'll help us.
That's 13 times 40.
Oh, 21 plus 19 is 40, so this is 13 times 40.
Well,
Now, do you know, what should we do now?
well, we could pretend this is 10 times 40 and then times it by 3 at the end.
Ah, this is the same as 10 plus 3 times 40.
Yeah.
That's a good observation.
So you can do 10 times 40, that's 400. Well, 10 times,
What does the distributive property tell us to do here? What's the next line we should write?
well, we should write 10 times 40 times 3.
10 times 40 plus,
3.
not plus 3.
Well,
Remember, the distributive property says that, I'll write an example. 5 times 6 plus 7 is 5 times 6 plus 5 times 7. Now I've got the 5 on the other side of the parentheses here, but
so you can do 40 times 3 plus 40 times 10.
there you go. So we'll say 10 times 40 plus 3 times 40. Okay, 10 times 40 is?
400.
I'm not sure if I'm off the screen, so I'm going to write over here. That's 400. And what's 3 times 40?
10 times 40 to 120.
Plus 120. And what's 400 plus 120?
It's 520.
520. There you go. There's our distributive property. It helps us do complicated multiplication sometimes.
Cool.
All right. Good job. We'll practice a little bit about that today. It's an important property of numbers.